Welcome or welcome back to my art studio in the Netherlands. If you are new here, I am Natja and I am an artist. I love to create whimsical illustrations and paintings, often revolving around cute little animal characters that all live in my own little art world that I am developing. I hope to share a lot about that on my YouTube channel. It has been a while since I sat down and made a sketch to share with you, and today I had inspiration to finally start a sketch that I had in my mind for a long time. I think a couple of years ago I made a painting called Pondering, and I have been thinking about creating a sequel to this painting. You can see that little tiny thumbnail sketch here, and today I'm going to make a slightly larger sketch in my sketchbook so I can look at the details and just think of what I really want to make before I venture out and take my watercolor paper. I always like to do a little study beforehand, and it's always nice to draw in my sketchbook. So that's what I'm showing today. I hope you'll like to see it, and I hope in the future I can also share the finished painting, which I will probably make on another day. And I hope you have a lovely time watching this video. I always look forward to read your comments, so do say hi and maybe share a little tomato so I know you've watched this video, and I love to connect with you. Thank you also for the lovely comments on my last video, and I'm working on a larger video right now, so I thought to post this little sketch video in between, which I hope you'll like. Thank you for being here. Oh, wait, before I forget, of course, also grab yourself a nice drink. It's very hot here in the Netherlands, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a very hot drink if you are also in a warmer climate right now, but a lovely fresh iced coffee or water, anything you like. I think now I'm just rambling really, so I'll move on, and I hope you'll enjoy the video. At the risk of rambling some more, I honestly would like to share more information about my art. A lot of things have been brewing lately, and if you've been here for a while, you may know that I tried to share some things regarding the world building before. And it just felt so daunting. You know, I tried to do the 100-day project and share a sketch from my world building sketchbook every day, and I really did bite off more than I could chew. I don't know, it's I have this weird thing with deadlines, so in that I hate them. I cannot work with deadlines. I think I have a love-hate relationship with deadlines. Whenever I need to make art and there's this kind of obligatory factor to it, I sort of close off, and I have a lot of fear of failure, I think. And this results in not having a lot of inspiration and feeling very stressed when I need to create, and I think it takes the fun out of it. But then when I don't have a deadline, or nothing to kind of keep me accountable, that also really doesn't work. So I'm always kind of searching for this way in the middle, not to have too much stress and constraints and not be pushed too hard, but also not not any accountability, not any deadlines, or I really don't know how to put this into words very well. But so I have been thinking a lot about the world that I'm building, and I already have some things figured out. I've been discovering it myself. I've been daydreaming a lot and thinking a lot about it on my daily walks. And I already have a name for the world my characters live in, and a general idea of how the world is built, what the characteristics are, and even some of the characters that live there. But I've just been kind of hesitant to share since that one failed experiment with the 100-day project. And recently I came across a video of someone that is also world building. His name is Daniel New, and I was very inspired by his video, by the way that he tackled this, and he was also kind of searching for ways to share his world, and I think he found a really nice and unique way to share everything. And I think I haven't really found my way yet. I've watched a lot of world building videos, and I know my world is kind of this maybe a little bit different than worlds you typically see in world building videos. It's most often these large fantasy worlds and, like Tolkien kind of worlds, just very intricate and sometimes a little bit darker, and my art is very cozy and whimsical, and I think a lot of people associate children's book drawings with my work, which has been kind of a struggle for me, I think, because I know that the style is maybe kind of naive or childish even, but I don't know, I think I project a lot of my own feelings and experiences within my work, and I often feel kind of like a melancholy when I draw, and for me my drawings have a deeper meaning, and my characters often have these traits and experiences that maybe I don't share a lot about, but it's definitely been hard to kind of been put into that corner of children's book illustration, and I even went along with it and published some children's books, but in my heart I think I kind of knew that this wasn't really the right or the only trajectory for me, and I found a lot of inspiration in building my own art world and hopefully getting some kind of depth within my illustrations while building the world. And I'm discovering a lot of new things and making a lot of sketches behind the scenes. And to get back to the topic on which I started these ramblings on, I think it's a little bit difficult to know how to share it. You don't want to give everything away in one go, and some of the stuff that needs to be rewritten, and some of the things that may not eventually come in the art book that I envision creating with this with these illustrations. So it's been kind of a journey to find a way to share everything, and I do know that I would like to share videos about this, and I think YouTube is a really nice platform for this, because I think if I would do it in reels or shorts, I think it would just get lost in the algorithm, and I would like for the videos to have this kind of sequence, that it kind of they kind of follow each other up, and I want to make a playlist so you can go back and listen everything from, the first episode, so to speak. And so I've been really thinking about this, and I also would like to know your input about this. If you have any ideas, or maybe know a way in which I can share this world building process, because it's all very raw. And this illustration that I made is actually a little illustration that is part of the world. This is inside of the world, and a character as well. And you may have noticed that he is, walking down on that branch, and he's going, he seems to go underwater, and we don't really know why. And I hope to create a little bit of tension with that in this illustration. I think with world building, it's all unraveling very slowly, and ideas just pop up unexpectedly, and it's like a puzzle I have to make that I don't know what the end result will be, if that makes any sense. But I'd be happy to share all of this with you, and let me know if that is something you're interested in. And I didn't plan to ramble as much in this video, I hope you liked it anyway, and I went kind of off script there, so I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.